Good afternoon or welcome me. Finally, my sketchbooks are here for purchase. Now, before I go any further, they will be $30. I will use, and it will include shipping. I will use the priority mail because it fits like just perfectly. So, and it saves me a lot of time and effort. So I would use a priority mail. I would use your purchase of the sketchbook for shipping. So shipping is included. FYI, that's why I made it $30. So I would use $10 of that towards sending you priority mail. That way I don't get worried. I don't have to package it at home. I could just go to the post office and get it on the envelope and write the address, and that's it. So a good afternoon to all of you. This is what it would include. So I created this a watercolor. It is watercolor paper, all in there, all 100% cotton. I'm gonna have this video go live today, but later in the evening I'm gonna go back and on the description, everything that I say on this video, I would write it out. You're just gonna have to wait because I'm binding the rest. I only made 5, so I'm showing you number 1, and they're all wallpaper on the outside, but they are they're all stitched too, all around stitch. This is cardstock, like 90% cardstock that I use. It fit perfectly on one side. I use wallpaper in the middle. It's I used not glue, and it's also stitched on top and bottom, but on the sides I use gel medium. And yeah, look, it's shiny, but it's well. I was gonna put pockets, but I decided you, the viewer, whoever the receiver, might as well I guess tailor it to your liking. You could also use this wallpaper I guess folder / cover, because I only did two holes, and in the middle here you could easily just take one out and then put it back in. Well, actually unattach it without having to unattach your sketchbook from this. You could just loosen it up once, and that's it. So that was the whole point for that. Plus it was easier for me. Also, let me give you the dimensions. I'm sorry. Before we get into it, so it is a 9. I have a ruler here, see? So it is a 9 on the dot by 11 on the dot. 9 by 11 sketchbook. I didn't plan that, it just came out. So 9 width and 11 height. It is quite the sketchbook. It may look pretty simple. This is the reason I changed to watercolor sketchbooks, because I love making the covers, see the covers with wallpaper. I have quite a bit of paper. Also, let me show you what it would include. So the sketchbook in itself will include, not this one, but a frame, watercolor painting by me with the frame. It would also include one loose 5x7 New York 100% cotton watercolor paper. It's loose because it's small and I didn't want to bind it. It would also include a pouch. A pouch that it is wallpaper that I stitched. See in here, you could put, I will have goodies inside. I have some stationery, but it's all going to be related to, so you could, and I have related, so you could, your watercolor sketchbook, you could decorate it, is what I'm trying to say. So this one has 2 individual pouches, you could use it like this. I didn't want, or you could glue it on there. I didn't want to do it just in case. I also have two like this one that they're only bounded. I mean, they only have two openings. So one on top here that is quite large, my whole hand fits in it, and one on the side. Whether you have one or two on the side, I think I only did this in their wallpaper. That's what it would include. It would also include and this is color coded. The pouches are just color coded. Like this one is a little bit of that color, so I just included it. Like I said, there will be stuff. I also included this one piece of Legion watercolor, black watercolor paper. It is also 100% cotton. I didn't bound it because look, it wouldn't, like, I wouldn't have liked it, so I'm also just gonna include it in the middle. Now for the sketchbook itself, all of that, one of each of what you saw is gonna be included in here. Now the sketchbook, I created it with one sheet. Each sketchbook was created with one sheet, 18 by 34. So I cut it down. I cut it down. I folded it and I bounded it in here, but I did not cut it. Like, it fit perfectly. When I folded it in half, and then I pulled it apart. I folded it again in half, and then I pulled it apart, and then it was like the size of the inside of the cover, and then I just folded it and bound it. I don't have any extra like the full sheet 18 by 34 went inside bounded from Arches Cold Press. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4 of Arches. So it is 4 sheets, so 1 18 by 34, and 1 sheet of this is Baohong. I have a whole row. Baohong Professional Hot Press Watercolor Paper. It is the first one. Baohong, it is the first one. And you could see by the way you could feel it. It is hot press. If granulating colors are here beautifully, and also it's a little bit bigger than the Arches. There is a little bit of overhang on top and on the bottom, but I left it like that because I figured if you want to take out your paintings, then you can, and you don't without any kind of restriction to it. But if you want to leave it, then you could leave it. But I think I figured that I made this cover well enough that you'll be able to reuse it as much as you want. It's really soft and sturdy. Like I said, this is what I used. This is the Arches, so we're just gonna go. So you all know that you could use the watercolor paper front and back. I choose, when it's good one, even if it's my sketchbook, I choose not to do it. But some of you would choose to do it. This is all 100% cotton though. So Baohong's first Baohong Professional Hot Press. It is not the student grade that is also 100% cotton. It is the professional. I have a whole row of it, and I love hot press Baohong. You'll see how sturdy it is, and you could use it with pens and gouache and anything. Now the Arches, you could also use it with gouache, I think acrylic, inks, but it's also 100% cold press. The Arches is a cold press. The only thing hot press is the Baohong, and you see how slick it is. So, and the Arches also, you will see that on the right side it has the watercolor mark. Oh, this one has it. I bounded it on top, but this one has it right here, right here. You can't see it, right here. It has. Let me see if you could. I don't think you're able to see it, but you could find. No, you can't see it on camera. You could find the watercolor mark of the Arches paper. There are 2 marks on 2 different sheets, one on top and one on the bottom. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So five papers that I bounded in half. So it is 5 full papers only. However, most of you like to use front and back, so you can multiply it, let's see, by 1 2 3 4, 5 times 4, 20. So it'll be 20 if you use the front, the back of each paper. And then yeah, so there's 2 sides, so if you fold them in half, it will be 4. I think that's the math. 4 times 5 will be 20. But if you want to use the whole sheet, then you can. And look how big it is still. Look how amazing big it is. My hand is right here. So yeah, and it's a little bit smaller on the sides than your actual cover. So yeah, like I said, I made them this way because I didn't want to give you, like, cut them like this, like smaller, and make them fit. And I didn't want to be wasteful. I wanted just to cut down your full 1 sheet of arches, and let you decide what you want to do with it. I love working on bigger sketchbooks because it feels like a canvas. And this is all 100% cotton. Now I bought this cold press of Arches because I couldn't find the hot press. I was gonna put like a couple different ones, but then most people do like the cold press, so I decided. I do have 3 sheets of rough, so I like working on rough, but most people don't, and I just gave you the Baohong so you could try it for yourself. I love the Baohong professional hot press. And on here I am gonna put a little envelope. I'm gonna glue it, and I'm gonna glue it on here, and I'm just gonna put this watercolor paper inside this one, and that's just a little note from myself. And yeah, and that's it. So this is all I wanted to show you. I made one quickly. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So I'm gonna also, and then on the notes on the description section, once I edit and I put all the stuff that is in there, what kind of papers, they're all 100% cotton, the size of the folder, which is 9 by 11, and everything else, and what's included, and you know, priority mail, all that stuff. I'm also going to put my zelle. You could send your payment through, if you're interested in buying one, $30 through zelle. It is my email that is also on this channel, and also or I have Venmo, and also so I will link that as well. And yeah, you could make the payment. You could also reach out if you like, let's say you have a preference of, even if it's not the color, let's say for this sketchbook, instead of this one you wanted this one, then yeah, you could tell me. I have I guess I should show you the other pouches now. Sorry you guys, I'm gonna show you the other sketchbooks. Oh wait, you could see what other sketchbooks I have. The covers are different. So these are the pouches. Like this one only has 2. This is a really nice leathery feel, soft, very soft. This is also very soft wallpaper. This is kind of like the sketchbook that you just saw. This is an extra one that I made. This one only has 2 as well. For the sketchbooks, I have this one, I have this one, I have this other cream. The cream ones are not the same, so they're a little bit different. One is more intricate flowers, and one is more bigger flowers. This one's bigger flowers. And then this one, which is also a very soft cover. So so it would go well with this sketchbook. So yeah, this pouch, not sketchbook. So anyway, that's all. They're all the same size, 9 by 11. So this is all I wanted to tell you. I'm gonna upload this video and hopefully hear from you. I only have 5 of these. Okay, see you soon. Bye bye.